everyone, I'm at the beach. I'm here at Point Lookout, which is the northeastern tip of North Stradbroke Island, which is a big sand island off Moreton Bay, off Brisbane, where I live. And I've been coming here all my life, and it is such a special place. I'll show you a bit of the beach behind me. There's whales jumping. It's humpback whale migration season. It's very, very beautiful here. Oh, I hope I don't make you dizzy. I'll come back. It is so beautiful here, and I just want to take this little chance to do a little channel update. We are here just having a bit of a retreat for a week. It's quiet here. There's nothing to do, so you're not really forced into doing much. Although I did bring this little GoPro camera with me, so I decided to record this video. It's winter time here, so it's cool, but it's not freezing cold. You know, I'm just lightly rugged up, and the sun is just beautiful. So gosh, since my last channel update, I'm trying to think of what's happened. A lot has happened. I think in my personal life there have been some stressful events with things that have happened to family members, one in particular who has really shaken us all a little bit, but the person is okay, thankfully. Gosh, I hope this doesn't look too bad with me squinting into the camera. And I've also had some more job changes, so the little casual part-time job that I had, I don't have anymore. I resigned from that job. It was too hard, actually, just getting too hard to sort of manage on top of trying to keep going with Ellie's every day and my whole grain sourdough bread making and my soap making, and kind of wrap my head around everything that's happening. Also, you know, world events and gosh, reading the news too much, probably trying to stay informed, but also being a bit affected, understandably, by everything that's happening in our world. But being here reminds me of how wonderful the world is still, and there are beautiful places that we can go to rest and recover and regroup, which is what I've been doing this week. Wow, I hope you're loving this ocean action in the background. I hope my head's not taking up too much of this picture. So, soap videos and soap making stuff. I have been so busy kind of behind the scenes and with personal life stuff the last few months that I haven't got to doing much of what I hope to do. I have done a few liquid soap videos, which have been great, and you've all loved those, so that's been good. And I'm just going to keep on keeping on this year. That sun's so bright. I'm not sure what the best angle is. As always, I've got lots of ideas. I have got some videos that I would like to do on some more sort of natural soap making topics in terms of colorants and things like that. You'll have to bear with me, and always remember that I'm not an expert in any of this. I'm just like you guys, just passionate about soap making, and love to experiment with things, and once I work things out I like to share that with people, because if I figure if that helps you in your learning, then that's, you know, something worthwhile sharing, and you all seem to appreciate what I'm doing, so for me that's worthwhile to keep going. Walking backwards now. So thanks for all your support. As always, just thought I'd do this little check-in and show you this amazing place where I'm staying. There's actually a whole lot of pumice stone that is washed up on the beach here from Tonga. So we're on the east coast of Australia, about kind of halfway up the coast. And I don't know if any of you in other countries saw in the news, but the massive earthquake in Tonga earlier this year. We're now starting to see the pumice stone from that eruption hitting our beaches here on East Coast Australia. So I'm going to do a little video about adding pumice stone to your soap, and I'm going to collect some from the beach here. every time I'm here I always collect salt water as well. So I always have a bottle, like a soft drink bottle or whatever bottle I can find, and I fill it with this beautiful, clean Pacific seawater. It's just gorgeous. And I store it in my fridge. You've probably seen, some of you may have seen my Saltwater soap video that I did a couple of years ago now, which actually featured some footage from this place. It is one of my favourite soaps to make, so I'll be collecting some seawater probably before we go home in a couple of days. I'll definitely be home by the time I share this video because I have no way of editing it or sharing it over here. The internet's really terrible. But this place was actually the birth of my love of soap making. One of our holidays here years ago, I think it was back in 2014. I had discovered soap making, but it was while we were here that I started reading books about it and learning about Saltwater, which is saltwater soap, and just the notion of making my own soap really tied in with a lot of my, I don't know, my leanings towards making things yourself and making simple, beautiful things yourself, and how healing and nurturing that can be in so many ways in people's lives, as it has been in my life. I look like I'm crying. I'm not. It's just watering. My eyes are just watering a bit. The sun is really, really bright here. So this is kind of middle of winter. We've just passed the winter solstice, but we are having bright, sunny, beautiful days. I might even go for a swim today. I think it's going to be about 21 degrees Celsius maximum today. It's not that cold. I could probably get away without this jumper, but I really feel the cold, so I tend to rug up a bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there, everyone. I hope you're all well, and thanks for sticking with me and enjoy more soap videos this year as I get through them. I'm just going to keep on keeping on, plodding along as I do. Thanks all of you for your support, particularly those of you who share and like and comment on my videos, and those of you who have bought me coffees, metaphorical coffees, through my Buy Me a Coffee page. Thanks everyone, I really love your support, appreciate it. See you in the next video when I'm back home. Bye!